another Gaming After Work podcast here. We got Billy
Nope.
and Wade here on the line.
I'm back.
How's it going? How's it going, guys?
It's
Pretty
going
good.
pretty good. Just chilling around.
Anything new with you guys? It's still same old at the moment.
Just booling on that new game Valorant that's in beta. Finally got a key, so I've been playing that as much as I can.
Nice. You're if I'm looking down here correctly at what we got, you're gonna be letting us know about that here in a little bit, right?
Oh hell yeah.
Nice. Wade, you got anything new going on?
Not much. Mainly just playing Warzone. A little bit of Game Pass games to tide me over.
Nice. Yeah, dude, I saw that quad takedown, dude. Did you send those guys some flowers
I,
and a sincere apology?
they were not happy.
That shit
One
was funny.
shotgun.
Yeah, that
Four
was
boys.
funny. All right.
Yikes.
First order of business, we got the big Fortnite event. This rapper, let me see if I can pronounce his name right. Travis Scott. Can I get that
Yes.
right? So, Travis Scott is gonna be having a promotion concert for his upcoming album, Astro World.
Well, hold up. It's not for Astro World. It's just for one of his new songs he's releasing.
Oh, okay.
Astro.
Is that the song Astro World?
I don't know what the song title is. I think it might be
Okay.
Astronomic, because Astro was
Okay.
his last album, which is like almost a year old now.
Because everything I'm seeing online it says Astro World, like that's like the main thing.
Well, it's like themed Astro World, but like I think it's supposed to be called
Oh.
Astronomic.
Gotcha.
Something like
Okay.
that.
Interesting. Okay. My bad. But it's gonna start tomorrow, which is gonna be the 23rd, all the way through the 26th. And they have block times that you cannot miss. If you're not there early or on time, you cannot get into it. These times are the 23rd at 6 p.m., Friday the 24th, 9 a.m. and 11 p.m. And then they're ending it on, oh, that was a typo, sorry, 23rd through the 25th, sorry about that. And then it ends on Saturday the 25th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So the doors are going to open 30 minutes ahead of time, which is nice. So if you do want to get there early, you can. They don't really have any like special festivities, if you will, going on ahead of time. I think it's just if people want to get there early and wait, they can. But they do have perks for going.
This
You
is
will
all in game, right?
in game. Yep, in game
Yeah.
at this time. So they are going to be giving away outfits, emotes, and more. That actually I think they either started today or yesterday. They're
Yeah,
also going to
they got-
be
They got some challenges out right now where you can
yes.
earn different emotes and
Yeah.
stuff.
I've been looking online. It's called the Astro World Challenges. Is that right? Is that what you've been seeing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So okay, maybe that's where my confusion was. I just was guessing then. And then for going, you get a Astro World Cyclone glider. It kind of looks like a roller coaster type thing, doesn't it? Or is
Yeah.
is that just me?
It looks like a roller coaster with his like grill on the front of it, as you
Yeah.
will say.
I mean, it looks pretty cool. I mean, I'll probably use it for like a couple days and get rid of it, but you know.
I might
I'll use it.
download Fortnite again just for this stupid ass event, cause I like rap and it's free
Yeah.
and it's a new song, so might as well bop to it.
Well, the funny thing is I only know and like one of his songs. That's it. Otherwise, I don't know anything else about this guy. I don't know anything else about this guy at all.
Very good.
Before I get sidetracked again, you also get 2 loading screens. So if you wanted to check this out, just make sure you get there early or on time. Otherwise, you will not be able to get in. So you have been
Yep.
warned.
It's just like all the old Fortnite or all the usual Fortnite events, right?
Yep.
Where
Yep.
if you don't get there when it goes live, you miss it.
Yep.
Um,
You guys got
Luckily,
anything
there are a
else on
lot
that?
of different times when you can go. So make sure to pick one that you like and
True.
go for that.
Yeah, they give you 5 block times. If you can't make at least one of those, it's your own fault. It's pretty much your own fault.
True.
Yep.
So
I got nothing else to add really to that. Like I said, I might give it back a download to get some free stuff and see what the hubbub's about. Cause even though hashtag I hate Fortnite, but it's still pretty relevant, I guess. Lol
yeah.
XD.
See, I was gonna say another thing I was looking at online. Does he have a skin in the game, or are they gonna release him as a skin?
Yep, he
Yes.
has
Okay.
like I mean,
Technically 3.
But there's only gonna be one like of him, right?
yep. So he has one skin, which has one variant on it.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
and you can get that, and then there's a bunch of different skins that like pertain to him.
Yeah, so
Okay.
there's different like I'm kind of looking it up as we go. There's like an astronomical looking dude where it has like a planet and like astronaut helmet as the head. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, there's like variations. So there's technically 2 skins. Travis Scott himself and then a variation of that and then like the Astro World looking dude and then a variation of that. So looks pretty clean, but I don't want to spend money in the game, so I'm good.
Yeah, just get the free stuff and move on.
Yes, sir.
Next on the list, kind of got jumbled around here, but we're gonna start off with this one. This Nintendo Switch system finally got some updates that it should have had from release. Um, one of them is bigger than the other, in my opinion. I don't know how you feel about it, Billy, but being able to finally um, be able to manually move more than one thing, or even do it at all, move your game data from your hard drive of your Switch to your SS or your SD card, which is finally here, and it's so infuriating and angry that they didn't do this from the get go.
On one thing, I didn't know that wasn't even a thing. I thought that was a thing from the
Yep.
start.
No.
But
No.
I don't play my Switch too often.
Yep.
But I only have like I would say like maybe if I'm looking to my last 1, 2, 3 like 10 games, and I haven't bought an SD card. I'm chilling on storage still because I buy all my games physically. But I didn't know that that's a new thing, so that's cool. Now I can promote that when I'm selling Switches to people, so that's a good thing to do. To do.
Yep.
Number 1 salesman, boys, doesn't know shit about a Switch, even though he has one.
No, I mean it really is. So, well, I mean, if you will listen to mine, I have um you have the stock 32 gig hard drive inside the system, and then I have a 256, and I only have 40 gigabytes free right now of my SSD card. So
Damn.
like that's how much I have. And let me see if I can get a rough estimate real quick of how many games I have on mine. So that's one row, two row, three, four,
You're
five, six,
wildin', dude. That's
seven,
all I gotta
eight,
tell you.
nine. That's 9 rows. So 9 of 6. That's 9 of 6. Oh my god, 56. No, 54, and then 4 more. That's 58 games that I have currently right now on my on my Switch console.
That's a
So
Jesus
lot.
being a-
fucking
being able being
Christ.
well being able to take that off of the if I just had the hard drive and not the SSD card, I probably only have maybe 10 of those games at most.
True.
Yeah.
So the other things that they did, so not a lot of people take advantage of the news section, but I like to use the news section mainly for Pokemon, for sales on the eShop, um, and other games that just like let you know about like promotions and what's going on in the game. And
Mhm.
now you can actually bookmark and favorite up to 300 items, which is great. So now let's just say if Pokemon Sword and Shield is having a um, they're having their raid month or whatever, where the specific Pokemon for this time is going to be yada yada yada, and you can now favorite it and bookmark it instead of having to scroll all the way down after more bookmarks pile on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can actually organize it, which is nice. And remapping buttons. So this one I think not a lot of people are going to take advantage of, but I think it is nice just because for certain games, it would be nice to switch the button. So, uh, for example, people playing Mario, some people would rather have the speed burst be like the back trigger, have it be, you know, if I'm going to say in Xbox and PlayStation, rather be, R2 or RT to sprint instead of having Y be sprint.
Mm-hmm.
So there's little
Yep.
things like that people can do. I don't think I'll be taking advantage of that, at least right now, until find a benefit for it. But just having that capability is nice. So don't forget to update your controllers as well as your system, because you will have to update your controllers if you want to take advantage of that feature.
Very good.
Do you have anything on that, Billy?
Not really. I'm really not a big person that changes how my buttons are. Like, if anything, I just get a scuff controller. But Switch doesn't have a scuff controller, so I can't really get one of those. But I might dabble with it and see what people think is the best layout for certain games like Mario Odyssey and Mario Kart and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, just being able to have features like that is nice, even though you might not use it right now. Who knows, you might use it later on.
True.
Yep.
So continuing the Nintendo update train, Super Mario Maker 2 got its final update, but it is fucking huge.
Oh, it's
Excuse my,
massive.
excuse my Portuguese. It is fucking huge.
It's massive, bro.
So pretty much what you can do now is you can create your own world, which I think is what people are losing their mind on. You can have one world, so we'll call that the main world, and then you can have sub worlds inside of your big world. So you can have up to five, or you can have up to 8 worlds with 5 levels in each one to make a grand total of 40 levels in one huge world.
Yeah.
So
Isn't it like
that is it's bonkers.
Isn't it like old school like Mario where it's actually like you play a map where like 1-1 and like 1-2 and it's like the
Yep,
old,
yep,
so like it's just your
yep,
people certain things. Yeah, no, I like
yep,
because I watched some random YouTubers that play Mario Maker and all of a
yep.
sudden they showed me this video. I'm like, bro, that is makes me want to buy Mario Maker 2 so bad actually because it's just there's
It's crazy.
so much. There's like
Yeah.
the Mario 2 like power up. There's the frog power up. There's like
Mm-hmm.
all these other little add-ons, and I'm like, bro, this is like
Yep.
so many things.
Yeah, so on top of adding the worlds, they added new enemies, new power-ups.
Mhm.
Um, uh, like you said, there's a frog. They have the balloon power-up, which is pretty funny. Um, they have the Super Mario 2 power-up where you can actually land on enemies and pick them up and throw them, which I thought was cool. I even saw if you're in a snow level, you can pick up a snowball and throw it.
Yes.
So stuff like that's pretty cool. And then they added the um, block power up, which you can wear uh, the POW helmet. There's the Goopa helmet. There is the missile, or what is it called? What's it called?
Bullet Bill.
Yeah, there's that one. And then I feel like the spinny one. I'm drawing a blank on it. God damn
The
it.
propeller head.
Yeah, propeller. There you go. Jesus, that one.
God, dude, I don't even have the game
It's
and I
got
know more than you.
Yeah, man. I can't. I know what they are. Just the names just slip me every time.
I gotcha.
In the crunch time, I fold.
Very good.
So that's pretty cool. So they actually they went out with a bang. I mean, it sucks that they're gonna be done updating the game, which
Mhm.
practically means they're gonna be done supporting it. Which kind of sucks, but we've already talked about. I don't know if it wasn't last podcast, it was the one before that. That right now they're working on other Mario games and they're gonna port over. Which sorry, I'm just gonna segue into this just real quick. Apparently, Best Buy already has a SKU for Super Mario World 3D, so they're gonna try to port another Nintendo Wii game, and it's gonna be $60. So I'll probably pass on that one.
It's me $60
But
actually.
yeah, actually, yeah, that's what their SKU says right now on
That's
their website.
That's
so
ridiculous.
that's so stupid.
Yeah. See, like I said in last podcast, if they were like 30, $40, I would probably buy them easy. But I feel like if you start getting into the premium ones, then I probably won't do it. I mean,
Unless they're
the
like HD and they added a bunch of crap to them, I can see $60. But if it's literally just like basically a carbon copy of the game and it's just like
yeah,
slightly polished graphics, it's not worth
yeah.
$60. I will pay
See,
$30 max.
that's what I think it is because if you think about it, Mario Odyssey, fantastic game, new Mario, did not get any DLC. So that kind of, drew the line that if they're going to release another Mario game, it's probably going to be a carbon copy or something close to that, and they're not going to add anything else because why would they add something else to an older game but not something to a newer game that, has already blew the previous game sales out of the water, and why would you not want to climb that hype train over and over again?
True.
So that's, I don't know, it's kind of up there. I completely got sidetracked with that, I'm sorry.
Nah, you're a G, man.
So that's enough for Nintendo. Now I just this next topic we got here is Fallout 76, and I just felt that this was necessary just to throw it out there. Um, they Bethesda's been getting shit on for how long now? I feel like it's been an eternity.
I think it's an eternity times 3.
Oh man. Because yeah, Fallout 76 we all know was trash coming out, and
It was a fire can of trash.
yeah, and they Wastelanders finally got released. It was a free update, which they needed to do that. Otherwise, if they were going to charge people for more bullshit, people were not going to be happy. But
No.
they finally added some much needed human NPCs. They added the next step is what they're calling it in the Fallout 76 story. The new locations, which I'm probably going to botch this name. Fuck. Watoga Underground.
Sounds
It's a
right.
brand new location. They're going to have new enemies, such as like the mutated floater worms or mutated flatworms and floaters. They're going to have new equipment, so they have new weapons and new power armor. And they're also throwing in some kind of like different outside activities you can do. Like the main one that they seem to bring up was panning for gold. So just giving people another way to get currency because trying to get atoms is already a bitch and a half because the currency in that game is fucked beyond belief.
True.
And the second reason why I wanted to bring it up is because out of the gate, it's actually gotten some pretty decently positive reviews. I don't know if you guys seen anything, but since the update came out, I've only seen one issue. And this issue has already been debunked to not be as severe as what people are saying it is. But I don't know if you guys heard the issue. So the issue that some people, I should say, are currently having is they give companions ammo and a weapon. And if they die, the companion gets soft lock and keeps the weapon and the ammo, and you lose it.
Bro, I'd be too pissed.
That has already been debunked, as in like other people have said I have never had that and I've died 30 times or whatever. But Bethesda has came out and said that they would look into it and they're aware of multiple people having this issue, so at least they're responding and acknowledging it, whether they're going to actually look at it or not. So I mean, so far from a free update standpoint, it's been positive, and I might just try to see if I can rent this game from my library and might give it another shot.
Straight out.
So if it's free, why not? The worst thing it's going to do is take up memory on my hard drive. So I can't really complain on that.
Yeah. I haven't heard, like I said, I haven't heard too many bad things about it. The handful
Yep.
of YouTubers and Twitch streamers I watch and I follow on Twitter have said nothing but positive things.
Mm-hmm.
But they went into it with no hype at all. They're like, oh, Bethesda dropped this thing. We're going to go check it out. And then after they streamed it for 8 hours, they're like, wasn't bad. I'm going to play it probably tomorrow and the next day. I'm like, huh, very good.
That's
Yeah,
good to hear.
kind of what I've been hearing too is, um, I haven't been watching specific YouTubers or anything, but I would, or streamers or anything that I'd pop in from time to time, and some of them said that this update isn't really going to get people back into playing it. It'll get it'll satisfy the hardcore followers, and it might bring back a few people who have put it on the shelf for a little bit. So, um, I think, if they bring back and maybe polish their Firestorm, or fuck, what do they call it? Nuclear Storm or some shit like that. Their battle royale. That might bring a few more people back, just because right now battle royals are hot as shit and everybody loves it. So that's just what I think. I
Did
don't know. I
they
could be wrong.
vault that and never bring it back?
Yeah, it was only out for a little bit of time. It was in testing phases. I'm using quotations right now. I can't see it. Testing phase. So I
Interesting.
think they wanted to bring it out just to see if people would play it, and um, it was kind of cool. I mean,
People
instead of
definitely
gas
played it.
or yeah, instead of gas or fire, it was like the radiation fire or whatever. I don't know. The concept of it was pretty cool. You had to worry about people, you had to worry about teams, and then you had to worry about mutated creatures, and
Yeah.
you had to be well aware of your surroundings. So if they can release that, make it polished, I'm pretty sure that would be pretty cool to play.
Yeah, I'd love to see the franchise get turned back around.
Yeah, they gotta definitely clean off the shit off their hands and move on. That's for damn sure. That is for damn sure.
Yeah.
I'm definitely keep my expectations low, but
No, as you should. As you should. I agree with you 100%. They got to earn everything back. They got to earn it back tenfold. So next we got on the list are some game reviews. Final Fantasy VII Remake came out. Right now it's still exclusively just for PlayStation. So if you have an Xbox, you have to fuck off until they port it, or you'd have to go buy a PlayStation. But so far, I'm not. I think I'm a quarter into the game, but this game is pretty dense with the main story and side quests. Um, it is completely different in the aspects of the old game mechanics. So it's not turn-based anymore. It's like it's real-time action, but you can still, I'm using quotations again, take turns. So if, let's just say you have four soldiers in front of you and you're Cloud and they're attacking you. So what you can do is one person will lunge out and attack you, and it'll kind of be slow. You can you can slow time down to an extent, and you can either use a special move, you can dodge or parry, or you can use a spell. So in a sense, it's kind of turn-based, but not really. It's more, I would say it's more real-time than the traditional turn-based. Um, I've had a lot of fun playing it. I swear to God, I do not remember there being any motorcycle um, uh, gameplay in the original, and there is in this one. And you actually like use your sword as you're like fucking driving a motorcycle at like top speeds. It was pretty cool. It was pretty fucking cool. So
Radical.
not to spoil it anymore for people who haven't played it, but um, unlike Resident Evil 3's remake, where I said if you can wait for a discount, wait for it. If you have the 60 bones or 65 if you're going to count tax, I would suggest to go pick it up. It's actually pretty fun.
I would consider picking it up, but I never played Fall or Final Fantasy, so I never got
Yeah.
on the nostalgia hype train. So I'm just gonna watch gameplay and have other people be happy. I'm gonna chill.
I like it. So Billy, you have some Valorant game knowledge since you got to play
Yeah.
Tell us a little about it from your experience playing it.
If you're coming from a CS:GO background, yes, have that in your head, but at the same time, don't, because it feels and plays a lot differently than CS:GO. Like, yes, it's still a tactical shooter, but I was informed by my buddy Ethan and other YouTubers that he told me about that, like, unlike in CS:GO, you can't walk and shoot, but in Valorant, you can actually walk and shoot, and you will still have 100% accuracy. It's just you just gotta control your bullet spread, which is normal in those type of games, which makes it a lot more casual and feels so much like relieving, where you don't have to sit there and like corner peek literally everything. You can kind of like full peek a corner and have the confidence of like, oh, my bullets are gonna go where I want my bullets to go. That's a nice relief, and just the abilities feel a lot better than like buying like flashes and grenades in like CS:GO.
Yeah.
So it feels really fun. Um, Probably it's gonna potentially be my top 2 or top game I will be playing probably over the summer slash for a long time, because I don't think Riot's gonna slow down patching, making skins, and just making the game almost like League of Legends-esque, where like everyone is playing it. It's the top esport, blah blah blah. Um, that's my kind of take on it. Still playing a lot, like I said. Get a new PC
Do
hopefully tomorrow, so I can play it even more without it crashing on me. So there you go.
Nice. Do you have a favorite person that you are
I've only
clinging to right
played,
now?
I've only played a handful of them. I've played Phoenix, which he's the kind of like dreadlock fire dude who has like a flash that you can kind of throw around a corner. I've played Sage the healer. I've played Jet the dueler, which she's kind of like your ninja. I dash around throwing daggers at people chick. And then there's Viper. I don't know. I call her the poison chick. Basically she's like Caustic from Apex, where like she has like a bunch of poison abilities and clouds and stuff. I've been leaning towards her a lot the past like I would say 5 games. I think her utility is really cool. And yeah, probably Viper is my pick for that.
Nice. I was forgot to ask you this. Are they considered heroes, or what are they? Soldiers? Like, do they have a name or anything like that?
They're called agents, I believe, if I
Agents.
remember
Okay.
right. They're called agents, cause so what you can do right now, I'm guessing in the full game when they add more agents, cause you do contracts for a said agent, and you can get um upgrades, or not really upgrades, cosmetics towards them, so you can get like
Mm-hmm.
titles. So like right now I just did a Jet contract, which she's like the ninja chick, and I got the title called
Yeah.
Swift. So now my name's Thor's Banner Swift, and then my player icon.
That's
And
pretty
then
cool.
Okay.
there's like so far there's only 2 I guess chapters they're calling it. So there's
Yeah.
5 stages per chapter, and then the first chapter is a bunch of like titles, backgrounds, and then I think there's a charm at 5 if I remember right. But then the next chapter, the ninth tier, is like a gun skin that's like exclusive to them, and Jets is like a cool wavy sheriff magnum, which really looks cool to me personally. And I'm like, bro, I
Yeah.
want that. So that's cool that they have like weapon skins and contracts tied to people. So like, and you don't have to actually play the person. So like, you can contract for Jet, but I've been playing Viper because people want to play Jet, and I just kind of pick up Viper. So it's nice that you don't actually have to play the person, because if you suck with their abilities and you love playing someone else, but you want to get that like gun skin,
Yeah.
definitely the way to go. So Riot's making moves, and I think they're not going to slow down anytime soon.
Nice. Okay. So
Good to hear.
I have two things I just want to ask you really quickly.
Yes,
So,
and then we'll get the Wody.
um, yes. First thing is how long? Because I'm pretty sure other people are curious. Because I'm kind of curious. How long did it take you to get the code? So how long did you have to watch someone stream to get this code?
Um, in total of actually watching streams, I would say about 2.5 days.
Damn.
Cause
That's
I
not too bad.
I tried for a day for a couple hours, and then like my
Yeah.
computer like turned off overnight, and the streamer went offline, so my computer turned off. And then during the day when I went to work, I was like, hey, I'm gonna turn on a stream, and then the stream when I got home was off. So I was like, cool, only probably a couple hours happened.
Damn.
Then my brother was like, yo, I'll log on to your Twitch while you're at work so I can keep the streams going. And he only watched for like maybe 7 hours total. So like I said, not too long
Hmm.
until I got it. And then all of a sudden he messaged me and he's like, check your email. I checked my email. I had the like, hey, you have access. Download Valorant.
Nice.
So I downloaded it and boom. So
So okay, it wasn't too bad then.
yeah, but that's luck. I've seen people in some Twitch chats that have been like, I've been here 89 hours watching streams and I have not got a code yet. And I'm
Damn.
like, Jesus, I did not have that. Like, yes, the game is in beta. The game's going to release in probably like 3 months. Like, I
Yeah.
would just say, fuck it. I'm going to watch a stream for 3 hours a day. If I don't get it, whatever. I'm not watching streams constantly like that. Screw that. But on a side
Yeah.
note, our boy Nick that we all know, he watched 3 hours of Pokemon and got a key.
Yeah.
Just to
Wow.
throw that out. 3 hours. Everyone
Damn,
else
she's
has
a-
watched it.
She's out there slanging it like that.
Gamer girl
Damn.
perks, bro.
Gamer
She's
girl
out there
perks.
slanging it,
Hey,
man.
I got mine watching Pokemon too, so
Yeah,
she's
my
good.
God.
she's the plug,
Good
dude.
for her. Good for her. Okay, last thing. So I know that Valorant right now, they've already came out and said if anybody buys anything from them in their store, they're going to give you half back of what you put into it, yada, yada, yada. How much have you put anything into it already?
$50 right there. 50
Okay.
bucks I put into the game. I've
And that's
bought
for like skins and
yes.
stuff like that?
I've bought one skin that has like tier levels, and I wasted my currency that I get when I paid money to upgrade that to the white and like rose gold, so it looks pretty slick. And then I bought the new prism knife that's in the shop right now that I've been wanting. It's like basically like a fade knife of like the standard knife. It looks really really clean.
Nice. So if I understand it correctly, you get to keep the stuff and you get half back of what you put in, is right? Is that what it
No.
is, right?
So you don't get. I think you get more than half back in like in-game credits,
Yeah.
and you lose your stuff.
Oh, damn.
Actually,
Well, I mean,
if I think about that, I think you get your full money back, and then like they said it's 20% more in-game currency, but I think there's probably going to be like 10 or 15% more.
Yeah.
But it's a beta, so I know why they're not going to keep it, because it's like
Yeah.
it's a closed beta. It's not like an open beta, so
Hmm.
it makes sense. But yes, continue it.
Yeah. You pretty much just covered what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's an open or it's a closed beta, so like you can't really keep your stuff because it's like on a different complete server. So
Yeah.
when they release the game, it's gonna be on, hopefully, which I've had no really network issues. It's just been my computer issues. The server's been really doing well. The tick rate, I think, what is Valorant's tick rate? It's super crazy. Yeah, so Valorant's tick rate for a server, Wade, just guess how much it is. Just guess the tick.
100?
Their server is 128 tick servers.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's like more than double Call of Duty. That's more than quadra Destiny. Destiny's at like 30.
Yeah, like Apex is something like 30,
Yeah. So,
25.
and the average, they say, for a competitive shooter should be about 60. So they have doubled what a tick rate should be for a server. It's actually insane. So like when you shoot a bullet, your bullet's being shot. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So it's all on you, man. So that's my input so far on Valorant. I'll probably have more, obviously, news when like things drop. They just had their first patch, which Wade and I were talking at work. Is actually a really good patch. They nerfed and buffed one hero. They tuned up, I would say, another one, and just fixed some map glitches that people found. So overall, the game is a success in my eyes, and probably will keep being one.
Nice. Okay. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna try to get it, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, they devs said they were thinking about doing a console port, but I just don't think, even with the new gen consoles, I just don't know how well the console players would take a more tactical shooter.
Yeah.
Like, yes,
Well,
Siege
isn't
is
isn't
what
isn't CS:GO on
Yeah, CS
console
is
right now?
on.
is it?
Yep.
I was gonna say I thought I seen people play it on Xbox, but
I
is it?
Is it true CS:GO or is it like a third party knockoff?
No, it is CS:GO.
Hold on,
Um,
I'm doing a Google.
Because I wasn't entirely sure. I mean, I was gonna say I swear I saw one of my buddies on my friends list playing it, but I wasn't 100% sure. I just like saw it at a glance. That's why I'm just kind of just saying it out of nowhere because I kind of remember I was like, but I mean, I don't know how popular it is on console compared to PC where it's
Okay,
predominantly,
it's only on Xbox, but
yeah, yeah,
yeah, I don't know, cause like you can't really do like the bunny hopping, the like nasty flick shots. Like the game, I just
yeah.
personally coming from not to be like ruthless, but I just don't think it's meant for console at all. Like
Hmm.
it's more meant for mouse and keyboard. That's just how I feel the game plays. But like all my friends are like, no, I would have a lot of fun playing that. I'm like, you probably would, but I feel like it would get boring after a while because console it would slow it down even more than the game
Yeah.
is already being slow. If you feel.
Makes sense. Oh, that makes sense. All right, yeah. If anything, if you get any other news on it, let it. Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Lastly, we got our tweeter questions. So the first one on the docket list is gaming chairs. Whether it's being used for PC or console gaming, are you putting money into it, or is it a waste of money? 73% of people said it's worth it. 27% said it's a waste of money. Billy, do you agree or disagree?
I have a question for you. Do you have a gaming chair?
I have a cushy computer chair, so I don't know
Yikes.
if that
Okay, scratch
counts
you.
as
No, it
a
doesn't.
gaming chair.
No, no, no. I am one of those 73% say it's worth it. I love my gaming chair. I used to be like you on just a standard, comfortable little cozy chair, but I don't know. I've put so many hours into gaming with this chair when I've had it for I think 4 or 5 years now. I sit more straight because I make it so it's basically straight.
Yeah.
And it's just comfortable. It's just past. It's not like uncomfortable, even though like it's a little bit harder texture, blah blah blah. But no, it's and then my eyes are directly with my like cross from my monitor. I'm not looking up. I'm not looking down at my monitor. I'm looking straight at it. So I'm not like I'm looking at the center of the screen in my first person shooters or whatever game I'm playing. I just feel like it's way better than what I used to play on. I used to play on some pretty janky things. Wade,
Hmm.
what's your
um,
opinion?
well, I play on a lot like Sam. I play on just a comfy desk chair. Um, but I mean, I'm still playing on a goddamn 55-inch TV, so
Ah,
I'm way behind the curve. But I don't know. I think it can help, but I also think that raw skill and just like being good at the game is better
but
than
your
anything.
posture, Wade. But your posture, man. You gotta
Well,
have good
yeah.
posture.
When it comes to PC gaming, having good posture is definitely a must,
Even when I
and
wasn't a PC
consistent
gamer, though, I love my
having
chair.
consistent posture is a must, because it's all about where you are compared to your
Sitting 3 inches away from my
counter.
monitor. Shout out Asu.
Hey, don't make fun of me, man. I'm
Dude, that's the way to play. Hunched over in your monitor, man.
Oh, yeah.
You are the game. So would you say it's worth it, Wade, or or waste of money?
I would say it's worth it.
Very good. Sim.
Yeah.
I kind of choked.
I put worth I put worth it just
But
because
worth it.
I'm gonna be getting one soon here.
Very
So
good. Like I said, they're worth it. Definitely coming from a person that has one, don't try to go with that third party bullshit. Go with like a good name brand. Do some research. Get one like your weight style, because if you get one that's too big, it's just awkward. And if you get one that's too small, it'll just break on you.
Yeah, you're gonna need that, especially
Yeah.
if you're gonna dump money into it.
Yeah, especially if you're gonna dump at least $300-400 onto a chair, but you're gonna use it for hours and years at a time. I feel like you're fine. All right, but let's get on to the next question, Sam. What do we got for us?
All right, next one we got is so which PS exclusive game, just in this category, do you think is the best of all time in your opinion? So we have God of War, Uncharted, and Infamous. God of War, 62%, Uncharted, 33%, and Infamous, 5%.
What?
Billy, what do you think?
I would have to agree with these numbers. I never played Infamous. It didn't really intrigue me. Like, yeah, the little superhero, blah, blah, blah. Uncharted, I played all 4 of them. I love them to death. But just, you can't top my boy Kratos. Plus, he keeps getting more games. I think Uncharted is done. Like,
yeah,
they're done.
Both Uncharted and Infamous are done. I forgot to specify here. Sorry. I tried to get 3 games that were just 100% exclusive. Like, there's no God of War games on the Xbox, I don't believe. Is there?
No. God of War,
that's what
Uncharted, and Infamous are all strictly PS.
See, and that was kind of hard because, you know, I wanted to put Final Fantasy on there, but they have Xbox ports.
Yep.
I wanted to put Tomb Raider, that's got Xbox ports. So I mean, it was kind of hard to put certain games on here. Some people said put Bloodborne on there, but I swear that got an Xbox port, didn't it?
Yeah.
Probably through the grapevines, and it probably has some like hacked PC port. So
yeah. So I mean, I got a bunch of people saying, you know, should have put this in there, should have that, and I was like, exclusive game. So I just wanted to specify that.
I got
you. Sorry. Continue.
But no, yeah, these are really exclusive games. Like, when you think of God of War, Uncharted, and Infamous, you think of Sony, like, immediately out of the gates. But no, like I said, I agree with God of War, because they're also continuing it with the new God of Wars. So, hands down, I gotta say God of War. Wade, what would you pick?
Back in the day, I played Infamous and loved it. But yeah, I hate to say it, but God of War is just good.
No, it is.
Alright, Sam, what do you go with a wild card here and go Infinite or something?
No. I'm with God of War, but me personally, I thought God of War and Uncharted would have been closer than what they were.
Yeah.
Just because. Yeah, I thought they would be closer. I mean, if you look at Uncharted's popularity compared to God of War, you know, people would choose Kratos, you know, obviously. But I mean, if you think about it from a brand standpoint, like, there's talks of an Uncharted movie, but not a God of War movie. So I mean, there's, you know, the popularity of both of them are sky high, where, you know, obviously one of them is bigger in games, you know, God of War. And in the last game, they left people on a cliffhanger, so obviously, you know, there's going to be another one coming sometime in the near future.
Yeah,
so
another 2, I think.
Yeah, I just assumed it was going to be closer, but I agree with God of War.
Sweet.
So, next question. I was trying to make it a 2-parter, but it wouldn't let me do it, so I just broke them off an individual. Which Xbox exclusive game do you think is the best of all time, in your opinion? We have Gears of War, Halo, and Forza. Gears of War, 15%, Halo, 79%, and Forza, 6%. Billy, do you agree with this?
100,000%. No one can top Halo. Halo is by far one of the greatest games I have ever played. Just the campaign, and then the multiplayer is made even better.
Yeah.
Loved Gears as well. Forza is there. I would say it's probably, out of all the car games, it's better than Need for Speed in some aspects, because there's more customization, it's more realistic, blah blah blah. But again, like, you can't beat Halo basically 1, 2, and 3. Like, those are my childhood. Like, my cousin would come over and just destroy me in it, and then I would get mad and try to get better. And finally, I beat him a couple times, but not too many. He's still a goddamn Jesus at the game. It's insane. So, that's mine. What do you got first, Wade? Which one?
Halo definitely gonna take the top. Like it can't not, right?
Yeah, you're right. I cannot.
But I do. So is Halo got a Halo? I can't even remember anything else. It's just Halo.
Right? It's just Halo. Like,
Halo, Gears of War, and what else?
Forza.
Forza.
The Forza racing game.
So I don't know. I feel like Xbox's exclusives were so much. They felt so much better 10 years ago than they do now.
Because they're actually exclusives. And not PC games as well.
Yeah.
Like, I played Forza before I even owned an Xbox because I could buy it on my Windows PC.
Yeah.
So it's same with the new Halo. The new Halo is gonna be playable on PC, which I was like, I think that's kind of BS. I feel like it should be exclusive to the new console for at least like 2 or 3 months or something. So like, it's like, hey, we're Halo, we're Xbox, not Microsoft. We want that, but at Vast,
I don't know.
we don't get what we want anymore.
Yeah, definitely Halo, obviously.
Yeah, so do you guys know the whole thing behind Halo, like that it was presented to Sony first and they passed on it?
Yes.
You guys heard about that, right?
Yes.
Like just imagine how big Sony would already be if they had Halo as a exclusive.
Bro,
Like,
I don't know if Xbox would have taken off how it did.
I was just gonna say, like, we don't even know if Microsoft would even be in the console game,
I don't think they would.
like as strong as they would be right now.
I think they'd be not to rip on Nintendo. I feel like they'd be like Nintendo, just like kind of there and have their strong fan base.
Yeah.
And not just have like everyone like, ooh, Xbox is a big well-known thing. I'm gonna buy an Xbox. So.
Yeah, no, I'm for sure going with Halo on this. I played a lot of Halo 1, a lot of Halo 2. You got to run around, you got your plasma rifle in your left hand, you got your shotty in the second, or if you're feeling good, you put the Uzi in your right hand, you just charge it up, mow them down. It's easy.
But what about like trolling with the double needler, man? Come on. Just spray and play.
How is the double needler going to work? The plasma Uzi, it just doesn't.
It just doesn't, but you meme around. Spray and play, dude.
Funny. You're over there blowing people off the maps. It's hilarious.
Yeah, bro. The memories, man, just blowing them up.
Yeah, man. Playing Infected on that was on Halo 2 is fucking fun as shit. Super fun. But yeah, no. Halo wins easy. If anything was gonna be a close second, I assumed Gears of War, but. I agree.
Close.
I agree. wasn't even a competition. Halo straight up murdered it.
Straight up slaughtered both of those games.
All right, last question we got, because this kind of went off of a topic that me and Billy talked about for a SpongeBob game that's getting released here soon. So if you're gonna buy a game, which edition of that game are you buying? So standard, basic, or lower, or collection, the collector's edition, or higher? 71% of people said they'd buy standard or lower, and 29% said collections or higher. Billy, where you stand?
It's a difficult one to say. I have two different says for this. So it depends on the game. If it's just like your average Joe Schmo game, definitely standard or lower. But if it's like a game I've poured hours into and I'm passionate, it's like the second coming. So like, for instance, from Destiny 1 to Destiny 2, I definitely bought like the collector's edition and all like the fancy schmancy mumbo jumbo. But if it's just like, oh hey, this new shooting game is out, you have a collector's edition and you have a standard, I'm probably gonna go standard. Because there's everything you get in the collector's edition, you can probably either buy in-game for like an extra $10 or just earn it somehow. So probably just go standard.
Yep. I'm the same way.
Pretty easy
Um,
going.
well, yeah. It's just like if I'm just like the first game of a series or whatever, I'm not really gonna pay the extra money, you know. Um,
Well, are you gonna buy the collector's edition of Cyberpunk?
no.
Are you that sold on it?
Like yeah, like that's what I mean. Like it could be amazing, and I still probably wouldn't spend the money on it because like a couple of in-game cosmetics isn't really worth it.
No.
Like yeah, like Destiny when Destiny 2 came out, I was all over that collector's edition.
Yes.
What was it? I'm curious now. What was in it?
It was like the metal box case, which was
Yep.
really cool.
Some figures and
I
stuff
got
like
some
that.
more items with that. Um, and some in-game cosmetics, but nothing that like mattered in the end.
No. So where
Yeah,
do you
well,
guys sit?
especially on games
Yeah.
like COD too, which you buy every year. Like, why would I spend
Yeah.
$100 on COD every year when I can spend
Dude, you
60
can
on
get more COD points.
Yeah, COD points, bro. That's all
Bro,
about the
instead of
COD points.
instead of spending money later, you want to spend money now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No.
It's your money and it's your COD points and you need it now.
Yeah, no, definitely for like a game that comes out every year, like your sports games and Call of Duty and like anything that's a yearly game. If you buy the collector's edition or any deluxe version, you're stupid. And yes, I will gladly take your hate because that is pointless. That shit is gonna be outdated in 364 days from that day you
I
buy
would
it.
I would say it's outdated as soon as you buy it. I mean, majority of the shit that they put out there is useless anyway. I mean, none of it ends up getting recycled, and anything you buy ends up is worthless later on.
As more for
There's
sports
no
games,
reason
I would
for
say
it.
for like Call
Yeah.
of Duty, you're basically on like a year cycle.
hmm
Hopefully they're cutting that with Warzone, and Warzone's going to continue to be a good standalone. Like on a side
God,
note,
I would hope.
I hope like Warzone, even though I'm not like a Call of Duty player, I've always said I'm not. I've played a handful of times. I hope Warzone continues to be like dominant by itself, and then when Modern Warfare goes out and like, is it Treyarch is the next Call of Duty Wade, or is it the other
Yeah,
people?
Treyarch is the next Call of Duty, and people think that it's supposed to be a Vietnam Call of Duty.
Ugh, why?
I think a lot of people tried there. I think there was a Vietnam game already that came
War,
out a while back, and it did not go well. It did
Yeah.
not sell well at all. So I don't know how they're going to be able to do.
I don't think people are really into like we had our time. Like we had our time of
World
like
at
the
War.
old like
Yeah,
the
World War One,
new
World
jump
War Two.
packs, everything.
Yeah.
And then we had our Battlefield games all went back to like World War One and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And we've had that, and people played it, and we're kind of like, well, okay, let's go back to a modern shooter, which we've been asking for a long time.
hmm
People like to see modern guns, and like they like to customize modern guns.
I don't
I
want
think
no
that's
bayonet. Fuck that shit. Stupid.
I think that's why this new one is so popular, is
Yeah.
because it's actually like stuff that people might actually see in the real world, and so they might actually,
Give a
uh,
shit.
yeah, they might actually like relate to it and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, just to answer the question
Before we
before I
get
forget.
sidetracked even more.
Yeah, I majority of the time, depending on what game it is, I'm gonna go standard unless it's something that I really want. Then I'll go collectors or higher. But I'm in the standard or lower category. So that's all we got for today, gentlemen. Billy, we'll start off with you. Is there anything?
And what? You cut out.
Sorry. Is there anything you want to close with?
Not too much. Like I said, middle of the podcast, I'm actually gonna be getting a new PC. So actually, I'll be I will be live streaming more on twitch.tv/Thor's Bannifer. So you'll catch me playing probably a lot of variety of games. Probably a lot of Valorant, Apex, occasionally Destiny. I don't know. Destiny's not really fun to stream because I'm just grinding bounties. Lol XD.
Yeah. Yep.
Probably when Temtem drops their new islands, I'll definitely be streaming that because I love Temtem. Probably just some other handful of games that are just relevant. I'll be streaming that, so that's exciting in my world. Otherwise, that's really all I got.
All right, Wade, you got anything?
Not really. Um, yeah, excited for the mid-season of COD. Um, pretty much all I'm playing. Hopefully make some YouTube videos out of some Warzone wins if I get around to it. But we'll see.
Nice, yeah. I got nothing on my end. Pretty much the same old, same old. I'll stream whenever I can. Otherwise, I push out videos whenever I can.
Yeah,
So,
well, you have a little
Yeah.
girl to take care of, so that's understandable,
yeah,
Mr. Dad Man over there.
yeah, man, dude. She tries to get involved, man. She's got a fascination for my gold PlayStation controller right now. That's the specific one she wants all the time now. And if she doesn't see the blue light, she spikes it. So I might have to go buy another one here soon.
Damn,
You
dude.
could get
So
a,
that's
you could get like just a shell and just stick an LED light in it.
yeah. I'm gonna honestly. I was thinking of doing something like that, figure something out. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, she knows already. It sucks. It sucks. But yeah, that's all we got for today. You can check out all of our stuff that we got on Podbean.com, over at YouTube, Spotify. We're on there. Buzzsprout. We also have a Wix website you can check out. If you want to hit us up, you can always drop us a note, and one of us will get back to you. So thanks for listening. And like Billy said, you be streaming. I don't know. Wait, are you gonna be streaming anytime soon?
Let's go with maybe.
Okay.
I
Well,
think Wade's going to go the YouTube train for a little bit, see how that
okay.
rides.
Yeah.
So we will have our links for all of our social media, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, all that other nonsense will be in the comments. So if you want to check it out, you'll have all of our links down there. Other than that, I think that's it. Take it easy.
Peace, guys.
Later, guys. Have a good night.